knowledge from the one and only My Team Professor.
Hey Chris, how's it going? We're here to help you out today.
Awesome. So how is it going to be for someone in Season 6 to jump into my team? Am I going to be very far behind other players?
You're not going to be behind, Chris. When you jump right in, you're going to get a lot of rewards and a lot of things early on that's going to help you, and you'll be well on your way.
All right, let's get started with the starter kit.
All right, so this is an option pack. New to 2K22, you can now choose one of these 5 cards to start as your captain of your My Team.
This is a tough
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. What a great look at downtown Memphis as we get ready for basketball here in Grind City. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Joining Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. With us this evening, WNBA legend Candace Parker. Hey, Candace.
Hey, thanks for having me. You're too kind, Brian. Hey, everyone.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at Memphis, with great effort over a long season. They're second in the conference. And, of course, Phoenix, they're 10th overall in the conference.
Well, I think for Phoenix, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Deandre Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for Memphis, they've got Kyle Anderson. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Jackson in at the 5. And it's the Suns to start out. Morant against Paul. Outside Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Here's Kleber. Suns keep it alive. For 3, Bridges nails it from beyond the arc.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul finds Ayton. Here's the 3. Paul can't get it to go. And this is the right era for Jaren Jackson Jr., Candace. Teams are searching for big men who do what he does.
Yes, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a force. I mean, he can shoot, he can pass, he can stretch the defense, he can put it on the floor. I think the biggest thing with him is health. He's got to get in that weight room. He's got to get his body right.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Morant against Paul. Morant, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Bridges passes to Ayton, and he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Shot's good by Morant.
With the quickness of Morant's first step, I just don't know how you stay in front of him.
Paul passes to Booker. To the right side. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. And Ayton pulls it down.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Memphis trailing here. Jackson outside. Over Ayton. Jackson can't get it to go.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
From deep, Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Paul. Anderson pulls it down. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Candace, there are streaky shooters in this league. And then there's Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks is one of those guys that is not scared of the moment. I think he is a perfect backcourt teammate for Ja Morant. They make it very interesting for teams to play against Memphis.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Outside Booker. Pass to Kleba. Brooks against Bridges. Here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. No good from 11 feet. Anderson against Kleba. Anderson gets the bucket.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Outside Booker from deep. Phoenix no good that time either.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 8 points.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Ayton passes to Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job. Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce. Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook, old school rebound.
And here's Memphis. A big stretch here going, 10-2. That would have tied it. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Kleba. And with the new CBA, the WNBA reducing free agency restrictions for players. Candace, what effect do you see that having?
Well, this is going to empower players to be able to go and play for organizations they want to play for. It's very important to understand that this is a job. This is exciting, and it is important to be a part of an organization that you want to. And so I think that this will just continue to empower players.
And it doesn't hurt to have a little buzz around players going from one team to the next in the offseason. The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's both from the stripe. The Grizzlies have got 6 of 14 in so far. Here's Melton. From down in the low post, it goes.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Payne. The shot off that time. The Grizzlies have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Goes back up. And the layup by Clark. And that ties it up.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Payne. The shot won't fall. And it's Memphis the other way. To the paint. And the basket is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
Pass to Strus. And here's Sharge. Here's Strus. Melton covers. Outside Nwaba. Here's Payne. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Well, Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, you know, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. You know, all of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker. She's a great mom. Now here's Melton. 9 points for him in his last game. From 12 feet. Rebounded by Payne. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Oh, they get a hand on it. Melton outside. Now Jones. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Melton passes to Clark. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Melton misses. And so here's Phoenix. Outside Payne. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
With some arc. Pass to Jackson. Clark in the post. Kleba on him. Second shot opportunity. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
As long as they maintain that same aggressiveness, they should be in solid shape to come away victorious again.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
That free throw, no good. And Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know, and it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to, you know, continue to stretch the defense. And you can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing the game being played as today.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Strus. Now Nwaba. Here's King. He's guarded by Nwaba. King gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The Suns trailing. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Payne. And the Suns miss again. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Outside Jones. Pass to King. Over Nwaba. And it's King missing. Here's Strus. Clark covers. Now here's Smith. Uses the glass on the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Saric against Clark. Here's Jackson. That one a little long.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Shoots from 12. Smith with the rebound. Outside Payne. Here's Saric. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the 4th pick in 2018, Jaren Jackson Jr., the rare NBA-ready defender, he talked about where he can make the most impact.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
A veteran's understanding of help and positioning, Grant.
Yeah, I love that defensive mind approach. That's why they're a team to be reckoned with.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. We've got Campaign. David Nwaba is out there with Dario Saric. And it's Strus in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Melton. Shoots over Saric. Melton misses. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
And he knocks down the first one. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Payne. And so he makes both from the line. Memphis trailing here. Anderson finds Clark. Back to Anderson. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Way to convert through contact, Kyle, with excellent body control.
Outside Booker. Pass to Strus. The 3-ball. The Grizzlies pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
So it's Phoenix now. After the basket by Memphis. Pass to Bridges. The 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Jones. Got a piece of it. Smith outside. To the inside. Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
I think part of what makes the Grizzlies so exciting is how youthful this squad is. Would you agree, Candace?
I agree. I think it's their youthfulness, but I also think it's their desire and their drive and the culture that they have set. You have guys that are super young that want to play with Ja Morant. And when you have that in a young superstar, you're going to be successful.
This is definitely an organization with a plan moving forward.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Outside Morant. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Booker. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Morant. Here's King. Booker defending. Stolen by Ayton. To the middle. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man Deandre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Morant, following the score by Phoenix. Shoots over Paul. They get it again. Second chance shot. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Over Brooks. Ayton finds Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Let me tell you, don't let that slender 6'3" frame fool you. Ja Morant can get up.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Well, Candace, what a sensation Ja Morant was when he came into the league. Even though he was the number 2 pick behind Zion Williamson, he wasn't on everybody's radar.
And this just proves to the kids out there, go where you want to go. It doesn't matter if you're in a Power 5 or a small-time university. You know, you're going to be found, and the cream always rises to the top.
Now here's Paul. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And a chance now to bring up the NBA steals leaders from the last month of action. Chris Paul 4th.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
Paul against Morant. And the shot goes down. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Got to do more than this to slow Morant down. He's superb at fighting through physical defense.
Phoenix calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Ayton finds Paul. From deep three-point range, sinks it from distance. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
On the wing, Bane. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Paul. Now here's Ayton. Not a lot of room. The kick out to Paul. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Clark. 5 points in the game. And it's Brooks missing. Ayton against Clark. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got rebound number 7 tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brooks. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Stolen by Ayton. Up top, Smith. 13 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Back to Morant. Here's Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Ayton passes to Paul. Over Clark. It's tipped. Pass to Morant. Knocks it loose. Here's Bridges. Oh, hammered it home.
Ooh, that hurt.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Now a timeout called by Memphis.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Melton comes in for Ja Morant. Here's Bane. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Payne against Melton, and stolen by Clark. Pass to Melton. He's guarded by Bridges. Tries a 10-footer, and it's good for 2.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
Payne finds Ayton. Back to Payne. Ayton inside. Clark covers, and Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Payne against Melton. Pass to Bane. Here's Clark. Over Payne. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Payne. He's got 7. And here's Bridges. 3-pointer. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Melton with the ball. He's against Ayton.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Kleba outside. Out to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Missed inside. Well, Memphis shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. Melton against Kleba. Tipped. There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Bridges misses.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Clark outside. Melton outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on David Nwaba.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Jackson nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
All right, thanks to our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, we're glad you could drop by and share your takes with us.
Anytime, VA, anytime.
Now here's Payne. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Here's Strus. He can't hit that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Melton finds Anderson. And there's the drive. And finished off by Anderson.
On the drive, Anderson won't blow by you, but he'll find a way to get his shot.
Stolen by Melton. Melton on the wing. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Jackson against Payne. Back to Saric. The fadeaway. No good on the shot.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
And that concludes the first half. Suns ahead. They lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. In the second quarter, they crushed it at both ends, cruising out to a 12-point advantage. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. They didn't really show off. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
They've got Desmond Bane. Dillon Brooks is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Jackson in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Morant. And here's Brooks. And they pick up 2.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
Pass to Bridges. Ayton in the high post. Jackson on him. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. He buries it from 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Morant. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. 3-pointer. And the Suns get another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Knocked away. Paul with a steal. Pass to Kleba. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Outside Booker. And that one drops.
I just love the ball movement.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Down low, looking to end the run, and Morant with the basket on the assist by Anderson. Morant's got 4 points this quarter. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Phoenix calls timeout. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Smith, he's checked in for the Suns. Left side Booker. It doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Anderson. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Outside Paul. Deflected. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Deandre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Paul passes to Smith. Here's Booker. Fires it. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brooks. Goes up again. It's hauled in by the Suns. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Paul. And here's Booker. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Timeout call, Memphis.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And the Suns making a change here. Saric checked in. Jackson, the pass to Clark. Outside Morant. Connects from downtown. 5 points in the game.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Booker finds Smith. And it's in there. And the Suns lead by 15. Here's Morant. 18 points for him. Throws it up high.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
The Suns have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Booker with it. Pass to Saric. Clock at 6. Hoop poked away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Uncovered. And another basket for Memphis.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Smith outside. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Foul substitution.
Pass to Nwaba. Outside Payne. Shot clock at 5. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Good on the bucket. Saric has gotten his first points in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Jackson finds Melton. Here's King. Got a hand on it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Out to the right wing. Here's Payne. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 9 rebounds now. Melton outside. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Phoenix has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Jones. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Payne. Saric, the pass to Payne. It's deflected, and they're able to recover, and the bucket is good. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Jackson against Saric. And he comes up with a bucket. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Pass to Nwaba. Here's Strus. Shoots a fadeaway. Nwaba can't get it to go.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Jackson can't get it to go. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Payne, the pass to Nwaba. Now Saric. basket counts. And the Suns lead by 13.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Jackson outside. It's good. Jackson's got 10. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Inside. And there's Saric on the assist by Payne.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Melton against Payne for three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Outside Payne, looking to end this cold spell. And he sinks the layup. He's got 9.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Saric against Jackson. Back to Melton. And he drops it in from the low post. 1:09 left to play in the third quarter here. Jackson against Payne. Driving in. Shot's good by Saric.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's King. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Now here's Bridges. Payne, the pass to Saric. Down low. Over Jones. And it's Phoenix with another.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Jones with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Jones up top. Six on the shot clock. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Substitution for the Suns.
High post Plumlee. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Memphis, Mason Plumlee. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the Suns making a change here. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top, leading by 14. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
I want to say it's time
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Maxi Kleber out there with Deandre Ayton. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's David Nwaba. And it's Strus in at the shooting guard. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Bane. Here's King. And stolen by Nwaba.
That's his first personal foul.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Collins. And it's Brooks in for King. And a change for the Suns. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Nwaba. And Phoenix has possession. They led the game at one point by 20. Booker against Brooks. And yep, it's good.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Here's Brooks. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Booker. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Kleber with it. 4 on the clock. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Brooks. From 13. No good. A bit long that time. Pass to Booker. And he drives in. And Booker with the jam.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
It's Booker on the wing. Over Jones. Booker can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Three-pointer, Brooks. And they recover it. Here's Anderson. Jackson, the pass to Anderson. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's Paul. That one off the back iron and out.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Brooks against Paul. And it's Brooks missing.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
And there's the lob. Paul finds Ayton. Kleber down low. Anderson's there. Count it. Booker's got 22. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Timeout called. Memphis. And Smitty, a lot goes into team success, but ownership, or the governors if you prefer, as important as anything. They say the best write big checks and then get out of the way. You think it's that simple?
It's not, B.A. You can write a big check, and sometimes we've seen it doesn't work. I think it comes down to continuity, culture, passion, and everybody from ownership down to the players. If they're on the same page, usually you have success. As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Anderson. And another miss by Memphis.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
Jaren
foul.
Jackson picks one up,
Second team
and while
foul.
it can hurt you from outside, Devin
Shooting
Booker
for
has a
Phoenix.
very rounded game with
Devin
his
Booker.
shot.
Yeah, last few
At the
years,
line
Booker
for
has
2.
taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
And he drops the first. And for many years, we heard that the great 7-footers went extinct. But you have the MVP in Jokic, Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis. Maybe it was just a temporary lull.
Well, it kind of was. I think, B.A., the game went to outside in, and now with these guys, they're making the game come back to inside out, and I am loving it.
So he gets them both. Well, Memphis shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Brooks with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And that one's good for Brooks.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Here's Booker. And it's Bane with the rebound. And here's Memphis outside Morant. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul.
With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
That's good from Ayton. And so he hits both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep, Morant. And the three-pointer goes. Morant's got 23 points.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Puts it up. And he drops that one in.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Now Morant. Pass to Bane. Jackson gets the bucket.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's a 3 from Paul. Ayton passes to Paul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Phoenix calls timeout. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
Memphis on D. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Kleber against Anderson. Pass to Bane. Releases. It's rebounded by Kleber. Kleber's got his 4th rebound in this one.
you have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Ayton. Out to Kleba. Shot clock at 6. Outside Booker. Shoots over Anderson. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Booker's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And then Morant with the dunk.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Right side Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Yep, that one's good.
Great position on the boards there. Kyle, such a smart player. And then you have to love the finish.
To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions. Morant against Payne. Collins, left side. Outside, Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tucker. And Smitty, we're seeing so many players raising their voices for social justice, more so than in years past. Why do you think that is?
Well, salute to all these players. Not only these players, we all must do our part. And I am thankful and love watching these young players in this era take social justice and put it in the forefront.
First one falls for him. Smith, he's checked in for Ayton. And both free throws good for Collins. Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Payne against Collins. Stolen by Collins. Here's the break. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Out to the right wing. Here's Payne. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. To the inside. Anderson can't get it to go. And for the Suns, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Smith. And no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Brooks. Hart pulls it in.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
He gets it in there.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Jackson finds some space. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Brooks against Hart. Outside Payne. To the middle. The Suns need to get off a shot. Goes up on the wing. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Collins. Hart with the defensive effort. Phoenix dominating the game. Outside Tucker. Pass to Iguodala. Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Here's Anderson following the score by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Outside Payne.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Plumlee's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Brooks. And it's King in for Anderson. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Deandre Ayton, he's checked in for Smith. Kleba comes in for Tucker. Bridges, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Booker in for Hart. And that's good as he hits both shots. Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's King, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.